Live, coming from news channel, Melanin Luv. Hello. Welcome back to another Wind Down Wednesday with Melanin Luv.
And if you are new to our channel, thank you for joining us. Welcome to our family, and we cannot wait to have a good time.
So today we are going to be talking about
what polyamory is and what monogamy is, and also a little bit of polygamy because people get some of those things
intertwined, mixed up, confused.
Right.
And they are different.
Exactly.
So it's going to be a little bit of a more serious topic. We've been doing a lot of games and having fun, nice topics. There's still going to be a lot of laughter and fun and good times, but it is a little bit serious as well, just so you know.
Most people know what monogamy is, but I don't want to assume that the whole world knows what it is. So I'm going to give you a definition of it. So basically, monogamy is the state or practice of a wedded spouse or two people that are married, or it's you choosing to be just with one person, the two of you sharing your life with each other, being in just a relationship with one another. I mean, that's not to say that you're not open to different sexual acts, but the two of you are only together with one another and no one else. Okay, so we got that. Monogamy. Polyamory is the act of being able to love more than one person at a time. And there are different dynamics of polyamory. Love someone, love multiple people, have multiple relationships with people, and they don't all have to be sexual.
Just poly, meaning loving multiple.
So why don't you tell us about polygamy?
So, polygamy. So basically, polygamy is the practice or the custom of having more than one husband or wife. You know, a woman has multiple husbands, bros, or bro husbands, maybe. I don't know. Or if a male has multiple wives, also known as sister wives. That's why I was trying to figure it out. You got sister wives, so what would husbands be?
Brother husbands.
That's what I say, bro husbands or brother husbands. Husbands.
Ooh.
Okay, there we go.
Now we kind of want to talk to you about which way we lean toward more in our dynamic, in our personal relationship. And I kind of want to start back in the day a little bit, because I grew up in a family with everybody being monogamous. There is not anybody in my family that I know of that is anything but monogamous in their relationships. Now, I'm not saying people don't cheat. I'm not saying people don't step out or, do them. But what I'm saying is, I don't know anybody in my family that does anything else outside of monogamy or practices that as a part of their life.
What about a lot of people actually just don't know what it is that they want, so they're living a lie. Like I said, not saying they don't cheat, because do I know a lot of cheaters? Of course.
I have, on accident. Like, unbeknownst to me, I was in a relationship. I didn't know. They didn't tell me. I mean, we did relationshipy things, but we weren't in a relationship. Without the title, without that conversation, I thought we was just in like a situationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was just kicking it. We was enjoying each other time, doing it. You know what I'm saying? But then I also was talking to other people, and I assumed this person was too. Come to find out, that wasn't the case. So I've only cheated on accident.
I've never cheated because I haven't been in that many relationships to cheat. technically you have to be in a relationship in order to cheat. So I was in a lot of situationships, and I figured if I'm in a situationship and I'm not actually in a relationship, then we have an understanding. So you can do you, I'm gonna do me. Sometimes it was beneficial, sometimes it wasn't. I did communicate with most of the parties. Some of them didn't know.
I was gonna say all of them.
No, but with most of them, yeah.
Most of them you told. Oh, she got balls.
Well, not necessarily told, but most of them understood what it was. I didn't even have to be in the females because they've been like, I'm not really gay. I don't like females like that. Okay, that's understandable. I don't really like females like that either. But you can like me. A lot of them, like I said, nevertheless, getting back on topic, a lot of them understood that we had an understanding. I feel like I've been kind of polyamorous since I was in high school.
Okay. So tell viewers, tell our family, why you lean more towards polyamory now.
Because now I know. I didn't know what polyamory was then. I just knew. Because now I know. I didn't know what polyamory was then. I just knew that I had feelings, had love for something like that for multiple people. I understood that I could love two people at once. Well, I didn't understand, but I felt that I loved multiple people at once. And then, like, a lot of people were like, well, then you really didn't love them. And I had people get in my head, and so I started believing that too. Like, yeah, I didn't. You can't really love, two people at once, right? But then, like, I did. I did.
Feel it deeply.
And I was honest. Back in the day, I was dating best friends. And they were aware of the situation.
And they was cool with it.
Yeah, because they also did them.
So did you date them separately? Or together?
Yeah, no. It was separately.
Okay.
Now one did her own thing, and she was a little bit more like straighter, shall we say. So she had her dudes on the side, and we just had like a little understanding of what we were. And then the other one, she was a little bit more focused and into me. But I felt like she was good for what she was good for. So if I could have put and combined and grabbed things from both, that would have been great. But I couldn't. So I just had to take what I got. And that's also the reason why I had them two. And if we being honest, I was still looking. I felt like I still didn't feel like I was whole, I was complete, it was enough. And maybe that's because those people, especially it was back in the day, so maybe those people just didn't satisfy or feel, all of me in the areas that was needed.
How did you decide this for me? Because we talked about it early on in us even knowing and learning about each other. So how did you decide on the day that we went on the date that you was going to tell me that you were polyamorous? How long, you know what I'm saying?
Prior to us going on a date, it was somebody that I still loved. I still had love for someone. I still loved someone. And even to an extent, I could go date some people, but I still had love for that person. So if that person came back into my life and things went a separate way or something, I wouldn't give up the other people in my life, but I would still make sure that there was room for that person. So the fact that, like, I found myself loving multiple people, by the time we hooked up and got together and went on our first date, I had already realized that because I had went through so many people prior to you. Oh, that sounds bad by me saying so many people. I had went through, I had dated and talked to some people, so I had kind of knew, I had kind of felt it.
Gotcha.
And I just wanted to be open with you in the beginning so that, you know what, so she knew what she was getting into. I feel it's smart to always be open and let the person you're dating know what's up. So y'all don't waste each other's time. I didn't want to waste your time, and I damn sure didn't want to waste my time, so.
We have had polyamorous experiences, but not anything.
We've had threesomes.
And we've also talked to people.
Yeah, but I can't really say there's been a polyamorous experience. We tried to have a polyamorous experience, but I don't think any love on a more than a friendship kind of love was ever developed. So that's why I said that.
Yeah. Talk to females. It's not surprising to me that men are much more open to it than women. It seems like the women that we run into, and maybe it's just our personal experiences, but the women that we run into are always like, no, I can't watch nobody have sex with my boo because I get
real jealous and insecure.
Yeah. Or even like, just not open to it at all. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine. Which is totally fine. And we respect people for the decisions that they make and whatever it is that they do or don't want. But it just seemed like it's a much harder thing to come by. Or we don't vibe necessarily with people. Or sometimes you even come across where
all of us don't vibe. Maybe.
Somebody might like her more or like me more. But it's never us both at the same time. I kind of run across that. But I'm hoping one day some like amazing lady, because she probably won't be young, we might get us some. I be thinking this is what I think gonna happen.
We do like an
some
old
like
woman though,
mature,
like, not old, but like
30s,
like
early 40s.
If she come
along,
sometimes even 50. The way some of these women looking, I ain't gonna lie, boy. Angela Bassett type woman come through, look.
So we're open to it. Like, I feel like mentally we're open to it. Physically we're open to it. But we definitely want polyfidelity. And what polyfidelity is basically 3 people in a relationship.
Triad.
Typically, yep, a throuple, as people have been saying. Like, we don't need too many people. I think that makes things more complicated. And really with polyamory, you need to communicate. You have to communicate. Every little thing, like every single thing matters in this relationship, because there are more people in it. And even with just those 2 people, you need to really be communicating. But I find that polyamory allows people to be more open about who they are.
Yeah, because like something that we do in general, like if I saw a picture of another beautiful woman, or if I saw another beautiful woman, I'm attracted to beautiful people. I'm always gonna think, oh, they fine, or damn, or
look at that.
Something, you know. But I've also been the type to, like, for the most part, try to voice that. And very rarely, because I wasn't in a relationship, so you couldn't get upset. But very rarely would I run into a problem where, like, I couldn't voice that. So yeah, that's why I think it makes a difference. Like you said, you get to open up. Because we can share that. We can look at beautiful people together and, you know, communicate about it, or laugh and joke about it. Or like when I try to hop down on somebody for us and I need help, you know, like help. I can tag team. Hey, help, please help me. Because I can make you laugh.
Yeah,
but
it was even a girl that she had hopped down. Now she was laughing. She
got so far as to get the number.
The girl didn't never respond.
No, she did, but she didn't.
She didn't respond for real, cause she
ain't fully responding the way we was trying to have her respond. But
it's all good. Polyamory is definitely the dynamic for us, and polyfidelity with 3 women is definitely the dynamic that we're going for. Period.
Definitely we trying to build an empire, and having somebody that's like-minded, which makes me think that could also be a reason why it's been hard.
Maybe it's the area.
We don't eat certain things.
We don't eat meat. Just so y'all know, we're pescatarians. I think we said that in our very first video, if you watched that.
We're very free-spirited and open-minded. Very, very free-spirited and open-minded. We do a lot of research to try to learn and seek knowledge and question things.
Yeah.
So sometimes finding like-minded people. We use seasoning from scratch.
And we're not trying to be like funny and be bougie or nothing, but it's important to know
we take care of our body and we love our body.
Right.
And I mean, hopefully, like, that's another reason why y'all tuning in, because you love your melanin too. So you want to appreciate it. You want to give it some love.
It is kind of hard to come across people, and also they're like the both of us, because we are different people. Though we are married, obviously we are our own individuals. You know what I'm saying? And what I like,
we make one. Y'all saw how we just made that word come one.
You're so cute.
I know you too, girl.
I did want to tell you, I recently started a blog for Melanin Luv. We'll both be writing. It'll be different types of stories talking about lifestyle, traveling, and good food. And also how to always choose yourself. Always to make decisions that make you happy. So we are coming out with the Melanin Luv blog. I'm going to link the site on where you can click to move forward in the description. And that's where you'll find out about me and my polyamory. I talk about 2 females that I was getting to know and falling in love with, honestly, at the same time, and kind of how it brought me to polyamory now. Especially if you're watching this video, to go over, check it out as soon as you leave this video. As soon as this video ends, you go over, you check it out. Let me know what you think. Excited about it. Last week's was really, really good.
It was.
This week is really, really good.
Yeah.
And I'll continue to try to put them out every week on Wednesday with our blog, and kind of give you some direction on what I'm talking about or what we're talking. Thank you for the support, especially because we're working hard. We're working hard to bring content. We're working hard to bring some dope things to the community, especially the apparel that we're working on. So just
stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
For tuning in to another Wind Down Wednesday with Melanin Luv.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the people that have been commenting. We appreciate that. Continue to comment. We'll continue to respond. Thank you for the feedback.
Yeah. And on this Saturday, we will be dropping a sex talk video.
Yes, a new type of video, which is still going to be nice and fun.
Check out the video on Saturday, sex talk, and we have a friend that joined us. My best friend, her name is Teddy.
So sex talk with Teddy.
It'll be
Look forward to that. This Saturday dropping.
We'll be talking about some sex toys. We'll be talking about some
all kind of good things. You're not going to know until you come to the channel on Saturday. So go ahead and tune in. Put that on your calendar. Mark it. Get ready. All right. So take us out on a positive note.
All right. On a positive note, I recently, and you'll find out in my very first blog when you go over to click onto that channel, I recently got fired. And that's a whole nother story. And if you want me to tell you about it, comment and I'll make a video on it. But I recently got fired, which was a whole new thing for me. And I really could have taken the route where I was fucked up in the head and I didn't do shit. I got tired. I was sad. I was depressed. You know what I'm saying? I didn't look for work. I didn't push myself or put myself in a position to do better. But instead, I chose to make decisions that were going to further me, even though something hard came. Okay? So the positive note is to make sure that no matter what comes along, you find the positive in it and you figure out a way to keep on moving. Staying stagnant, staying in that same position, it doesn't take you far. And the point of us even being here is to progress every single day. So make sure you choose yourself. And you never, ever let yourself be down for too long. It's okay to be sad about a situation. It's okay to be upset. But make sure you choose yourself and you keep on moving. On Melanin Luv's Wind Down Wednesday.
Thank you. You have a good night.
We out. For real.